I'm Tom Doctoroff. I'm a psychotherapist and psychoanalyst. I live in New York City. I work with adults who are navigating ambition and identity and the space between who they think they need to be and who they really are. Psychotherapy and psychoanalysis is actually an act two for me. I spent many years in advertising. I was a corporate leader and I lived in Asia for 22 years. I really loved the high-stakes challenges, and I particularly loved mentoring people. But over time, the industry changed, the algorithms took over, and we lost focus on what really motivated me, which was insight into people, what motivates them. I always like to say that I didn't leave advertising so much as advertising left me. I began to look for something that was more meaningful, something with more purpose. I wanted to help people shape their lives, not just shape stories and messages. I wanted to help people grow. I work with all types of people from any walk of life, BIPOC, LGBTQ, people who have experienced trauma. But people that I work most productively with are the ones that are willing to slow down, look inside, and be curious about themselves, be curious about their inner world. I work from an orientation that's called relational psychoanalysis. We look for patterns, we go beneath the surface, we dig a little bit deep. It has actually three elements, you could say. One is we really do like to understand what's happened in your early development when you were really young. And second, we like to understand what motivates you in ways that you might not even be aware. You can call that the unconscious, but it affects your behavior. And third, we believe that the relationship between me, the analyst, and you is really important. It can be a source of change. And the closer we are, the more you can imagine better relationships out in the real world. I don't want to generalize, but again, psychoanalysis goes deeper, beneath the surface, looking for patterns, looking for repetition. Regular therapy is more superficial, like a Band-Aid. It's about symptom relief. So that's not to say that I don't like to integrate different styles, like cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT. In fact, when you actually have a problem in your day-to-day life and you have a goal, CBT focuses on breaking things up into small steps. And I'm a big believer in steps. It helps you not be intimidated, not be overwhelmed. But overall, I do like to focus on what's underneath so that we can affect long-term change, not just shallow change. The people who really see results in psychoanalysis are curious people. People who are curious about their inner world, tensions that exist inside them, even conflicts. And also I think something that's very important is compassion to yourself. People who are willing to look at all sides of themselves and not necessarily disavow, but explore why they are and what's motivating them. Progress in analysis can be subtle, can actually be slow. Sometimes it's dramatic, but usually not. But you know you're making progress when you realize that you have more choices than you thought you had. When you begin to focus on who you really are rather than who you're expected to be. And actually, the relationship between me and you, one that's unguarded, spontaneous, and free, is a sign of progress because it indicates that you can have that type of relationship outside in the world. One more thing. Therapy is not about being broken. It's about becoming more of who you are. That's what I believe anyway. And if that space sounds interesting to you, let's talk.